Shout out Near Falls with D Hall's podcast.
Welcome to Near Falls with D Hall. He's talking on bars and how they win it all. Yeah, it's just Near Falls with D Hall. The final takedown, the glory or the fall. So loosen up, step on in, wrestle with the need to win. We're talking Near Falls with D Hall. Ready or not, he's here to brawl.
All right, joining me now on the call, we have head coach of Brownsville High School, Mr. Martin Wojcicki. How are you, sir?
Good, D. How are you?
Super pumped to have you on. Of course, going down the list, I saw that Brownsville is a program, very small program, as we will get into, but I love talking to little niche programs, little areas of the WPIAL is one of my favorite things to do. And of course, what better way to kick it off than let's talk some Brownsville wrestling. So first things first, Coach, just kind of bring me in on where the state of the program is and where you guys are at right now before we get into the season and the team and such.
Yeah, so right now we're we have 11 varsity wrestlers, 4 middle school wrestlers, and we actually have a girls team, albeit one wrestler. She's going to be competing in strictly tournaments. 3 years ago, I decided to try to get the program back at Brownsville and petitioned the school board. Actually, 4 years ago, it failed. And then the following year, I did another presentation. It's a lot more facts, and obviously it passed, and here we are today.
I love that, Coach. So let's just dive right into this team. Obviously, we're a little bit past the off-season time, but what does that look like for you guys? What is it, year 3 now for you? What's your off-season program looked like before we got into the start of the season?
Yeah, so we had open mats in our new wrestling room at the school, the district wrestling room. A lot of kids that were playing football, obviously, and other sports. So they were doing everything, but we had good participation in summer here and there. And roughly right around when school started, we had a pretty nice sized room with the wrestlers that were not playing a fall sport, and they've been going at it since the beginning of September.
Love to hear that. Coach, talk to me about your schedule. What's it look like for you guys? Just how do you build that to kind of prepare these guys for the end of the year?
Yes, it's been a little bit difficult for us to get into some tournaments. Unfortunately and understandably, a lot of these tournaments are full. We're being put on waiting lists. So, I just took it upon myself to reach out to different schools and see if we can get some quad duels together. Gateway reached out to me for a quad duel, as well as the Kiski school, not Kiski area. The Kiski school reached out to me as well to have a quad duel with them. So, in a couple non-conference local schools, we have on the schedule as well.
Talk to me about this team. Who's one of the leaders that kind of helps you guide and lead this squad?
Well, I mean, we lean on our captains. We have Jeffrey Douglas, Ricky Pontius, and Devin Drake. Those 3 guys. I mean, when they're clicking, everybody sees it in the room. They feed off of it. They're excellent students, excellent leaders in the room, and very well respected by the coaches and their teammates.
Coach, you touched on it just a little bit there, but why don't you give me the coaches that are helping you out this year? Who's there with you? Yeah,
so I was very, very fortunate when this program started 3 years ago. I was able to get Todd Fisher and Jimmy Guire, who both wrestled over at Best Center. And they just relate with the kids so well. They're 23 years old. They're able to roll around with these kids, unlike myself at age 50. And from time to time, Tyler Fisher comes over as well and helps out. And we also have Tyler Gervin, who wrestled at Frazier. He likes to roll around with some of our heavyweights. And I just like to make it clear, I mean, our program will not be where it's at and how it's progressed today without those coaches. More specifically, Todd Fisher. I mean, he's really, really taken a bull by the horns with this team.
Love to hear that. Coach, talk to me about some people behind the scenes, maybe some boosters, some administrators that kind of help, get this program off the ground and where it is at today.
Yeah, absolutely. So, when it happens all over the place with different districts. When we got the program back, it was very, very difficult. It almost felt like the administration at that time, even though the board of directors approved it, the administration didn't want it. We were practicing in a gymnasium. We were showing up for practice after school and told we can't practice. There's basketball game rescheduled. We were asked to practice in a hallway. And fortunately for us, a year ago, we got new administration at the school district, got a new superintendent who comes from Connellsville. Her husband wrestled at Connellsville, and she has really, really supported us and almost immediately gave us the resources that we needed. And, we was given our own room, which has been a total game changer for us. There's no more canceled practices. There's no anything along those lines. And it's something for the kids to be proud of, to call their own as well.
Absolutely love that. That's fantastic stuff. And again, you guys definitely should be grateful, because I know that there's some other schools out there. It's just the same thing, man. It's tough to get space sometimes. And it's awesome that you guys have administration that are backing you, because that makes everything a lot easier.
Yes, it does.
Coach, give me a glue guy for this squad. Who's a guy you walk in the room, everyone kind of seems to gravitate towards? Who's the glue guy for Brownsville?
I mean, I tell you, I got to be honest with you. I don't want to take nothing away from my kids, but it's Todd Fisher, my coach, man. I mean,
Love that.
He is that guy. When he walks into that room, the first thing he says every time he walks in a room is, "Who wants to be a champion?" And the kids love him. I mean, and once again, not to take anything away from our wrestlers, but I mean, he's the grease. He's the grease that the wheel needs, 100%.
I love that, Coach. Coach, give me some like a newcomer to your squad, maybe a guy that might surprise some people by the end of the year.
Yeah, so we're a fairly young team. We have we have one senior right now, Jeffrey Douglas, 121. We have a handful of freshmen. A lot of sophomores, a couple juniors. Two certain individuals I think that are going to surprise a lot of people moving forward is Sincere Douglas, 128, and Jeffrey Smuznik at 215. I mean, these guys are just, I mean, they got the dog in them. You know what I mean? And I love it. I absolutely love it. And they're learning, both of those guys, it's their third year of wrestling. And you can see them progressing daily. And you can see that they listen to the coaches. And, it's funny because I asked Sincere the one time, I was like, "Where did you learn that move at, man?" He's like, "Coach, YouTube." So these guys are even watching videos like we asked them to do, just to learn, use all the resources possible to learn. Jeff Smuznik, our 215 pounder, very stocky, very powerful. And once again, he's going to be something special as he continues to grow.
Nothing like students of the game. That's good stuff, Coach.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
Coach, last couple questions I have for you before I leave you go. Room games. What do you guys get into over there, Brownsville? Dodgeball, kickball, handball? Are you a snake in the grass? No games? What's it look like over there?
We play wall ball. We play dodgeball. We play corner ball. Corner ball's pretty brutal sometimes. I just watch it and cringe.
I was going to say, you get in there, Coach?
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. We got a couple baseball players on the team too, and when we play dodgeball, it's pretty brutal. I mean, there's some zingers flying across the room there for sure.
Oh, there's nothing like a good dodgeball game when the kids get all juiced up, start firing those things, man. It's fun. I love that.
Absolutely.
Okay, Coach, social medias. How can we follow the squad this year?
So we right now we're looking into getting X, Twitter, but right now we are on Facebook under Brownsville Wrestling Club, and also under the Brownsville the Brownsville Athletics page on Facebook as well.
Last thing I have for you, Coach, give me the goals and expectations you have for this squad.
Yeah, I mean, we want to maintain the culture that we've built in 3 years, and I think that's very important. It's real easy to shy away from the culture. We haven't had this sport of Brownsville since 2005. And, a lot of people will tell you otherwise, but wrestling's definitely different than all the other sports, and the culture that it brings sometimes hard to keep together. And that's our main goal. And our second goal is to expand the roster. We've been pretty successful in our first 2 out of 3 duels this year, wrestling Laurel Highlands, wrestling Wash High, and we had Beth Center last night where we was competitive with a very good Beth Center team. And sitting at 2-1 right now, we're pretty happy, where we're at in the progress with the kids. And since our second win, which was Wash High, we've had 2 more middle schoolers show up to the wrestling room and say they want to wrestle. So, winning and being competitive always brings stragglers around that may have been a bit hesitant.
Yeah, it creates interest, man. Winning is solves so many problems, no doubt about it. And it's awesome to hear that the roster's expanding and you guys are new in the start, but you're off and running, and it's fantastic stuff. I guess last thing I have for you, anyone or anything you want to shout out before I leave you go?
Yeah, I mean, we've coming into this blind, kind of not knowing about track wrestling and all the nuances of that. Bill Swing at Connellsville. I mean, every time I call Mr. Swink, he would either answer me or call me back directly. Gary Welsh over at Beth Center, Troy Barnhart, Kyle Klein down at Washington. Those guys from the wrestling standpoint was very instrumental in guiding me through this to where I'm not panicking because I might not have this form or not have this done at a certain time. But those guys really helped us out a lot. And, our community, that wrestling room, the community, we was able to raise roughly $17,000 to put into the wrestling program.
Yeah, let's go. And, I love that, Coach.
And we even was at a point where we assisted the school district with buying singlets. The community really stepped up, and I'm confident they'll step up in the future when we need them.
Yeah, you guys are in that nice little spot down there in the Fayette County, which I love. There's always some good wrestling down there, and it's good to see another squad pop up and keep growing the depth in the Whitfield, because everyone knows, man, it's that's what makes the Whitfield special, the depth, and you guys are definitely part of that process now, which I love that, and I love hanging out and talking to you, Coach. Thank you so much for your time.
D-Hall, I appreciate it, my man, anytime.
All right, Coach, talk to you real soon.
Take care now.